Everyone, welcome back. Belum.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Wow, a lot of people here.
Wow.
Hi everyone.
Hello, guys.
Hello, how are you guys today?
I'm great.
Cool.
Great,
Thank
Kak.
you. Thank you. I would love to ask. Okay, was that Valent who just spoke, right?
Yes, it's me.
Okay, hello, Valent. How are you doing today?
Actually, just so. I don't know.
Yes, yes.
Actually, my English not very good. I'm sorry.
No, don't underestimate yourself. You are good. Well, this is the right place for you to practice. So please don't be quiet, yeah. Just speak as much as you can,
Okay, Kak.
especially in the FGD session later. Okay. Okay, I would love to ask again from the boy. I would love to ask. All right, let me see. Let me see. Okay, we got Iskandar here. Hello, Iskandar.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank you. How are you, brother?
I'm great. I'm great, brother. So is this the first
Uh,
time? Because
yeah,
it's kind of.
yeah.
Oh, your first time. How did you know
This is my
Britzone
first
from?
time. Can you repeat again?
How did you know Britzone from?
Oh, I know from my timeline in Instagram, right?
Oh,
Uh, I'm already stalked Britzone account, so I found I think the right place to so I can learn my speaking in English. I'm sorry if my speaking skill doesn't good.
nah, you are great. So everyone, please stop saying that your English is not good. You are good. So
Thank you.
it's just the matter of time, right? So you just need to practice a lot because practice makes perfect, right?
Thank
So
you, sir.
okay. So thank you everyone for coming, for joining us today. In today's class, we are going to talk about procrastination, and we already have our conductor here. But before the class starts, I would have to announce some announcements, which is very important. So please, you guys, listen up carefully, okay? Okay, I would love to welcome you guys again. Hi, Britzoners, awesome Britzoners. Thank you for coming tonight. I hope you are guys doing great. And welcome to Britzone. Next. All right. For those of you who don't really know what Britzone is, especially for the new members, Britzone is, we are basically a nonprofit organization and focus on English education. So we came up as a English community, a free English community. We are the biggest English community in Jakarta. And we are supported by so many people, which is volunteers, including our committee member and also the speakers or the conductors. So this is the right place for you to practice English together. And next, okay, we have 3 classes every week, and for the first time, this is a Britzone Speaking Academy, which is today, usually held on Tuesday, and it starts from 7 p.m. until drop. And in this class, we are focusing on public speaking, just like speech, debate, interview, etc. And the second one, we got Britzone Betterment series, which is going to be held on Wednesday, tomorrow. And also it starts from 7 p.m. until drop. And in this class, the focus is about 4 skills in English, the basic skills just like listening, reading, writing, and also speaking. And the last one is Britzone Fun Day class. So it's a fun class which is held on Saturday, and it starts from 11 a.m. right, until 1 p.m. So it's going to be 2 hours, okay? And this class is more fun, so you can have fun while learning English in Saturday class. And yeah, these are our social media accounts. So if you guys want to get further information about Britzone, you can follow our Instagram, Facebook, and also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's called Britzone English Community. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry because in my place it's azan right now. Rere, can you please
Yeah,
take the
sure,
announcement?
Arif.
Oh, thank you. Thank
I'll
you.
help you to continue the announcement. So guys, like just Arif said, Britzone also has some social medias. We have Instagram. We always update about our class on our Instagram, and also we have Twitter, Facebook, and also we are now live on our YouTube channel at Britzone English Community, and you guys also can watch our previous classes on our YouTube channel. And then we also have Britzone merchandise. We sell merchandise, and you can support this community by purchasing our merchandises. We have t-shirt, mask, we also have lanyard, and etc. And for more information, you can visit our Instagram, Britzone at Britzone Merch, and you can screenshot on this slide so that you can save the number and contact to the number if you want more information. And then Britzone is also sponsored by Perpustakaan Dikbud. Before the pandemic, we usually runs our classes offline in this place. And if you wanna become the member of the Perpustakaan Kemendikbud, you can find out more on their Instagram at Perpustakaan Dikbud. And we usually have after class traditions. The first one is taking pictures. So please don't leave this room before we are taking pictures. And also please give us your feedback at this link, or maybe later we can share, the community will share the link to the WhatsApp group. Okay. Okay, that's all about the announcements. Arif, have you, can
Oh
you
yes,
now?
it's finished already. Thank you, Rere, for taking care of
Okay.
the announcement. Okay. So guys, that's the announcement from us. And actually, don't forget, before we end the session with photo session, we actually have one more special session in Tuesday class, which is called open mic session. And our topic for tonight's open mic session is, if I could go back to the past, I would blah, blah, blah. Okay, so you're going to deliver the speech about that. Please prepare your topic, and I will randomly point one of you to deliver the speech, okay? Because this is public speaking class, you have to deliver the speech, all right? Okay, without any further ado, we already have our conductor here. I wanna ask him first. Hello, Haraki.
Hello, Arif.
Hi.
I'm here.
So,
okay.
How are you today, Haraki? Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm really excited to be back to the Britzone. I think is almost 5 years the last time I was conducting the class here. So it's really excited. A little bit nervous as well.
No, you lie. You're a professional. Well, you know, the topic is really interesting, because I believe most of us are procrastinators, right? Right, everyone? Everyone
Yes.
who are smiling, they said yes. I saw Liana smiling. Yeah, thank you. So without any further ado, I will give the time for you, Haraki. I hope you're ready.
Yeah,
Okay.
I must be ready. Yeah.
Oh, great. So everyone, please welcome Haraki.
Well,
Time's yours.
yeah. Thank you, Arif, for the introductions, and good night, Britzoners. I hope you guys are doing well tonight. And firstly, I would like to thank the committee members of Britzone community, especially the PIC for the Tuesday class, for having me tonight. This is such an honor for me after to be here after a long time. And my name is Imad Haraki, and a little background about my involvement with this community. Actually, I firstly joined Britzone back in 2015, and I was quite active for about 1 or 2 years, but because of several personal reasons, I decided not to go back. And then, but in recent months, I tried to, re-engage with the community, the Britzone community through the social media, and I found that there are a lot of impressive transformations of Britzone community. So I can really feel the difference now and then. And I also noticed that we have thousands of followers on Instagram, which is incredible. And I do appreciate what you guys done to bring Britzone a little forward. And without further ado, can you please share my screen? The slides.
Yes, sure.
Yeah. Well, without further ado, let's talk about the procrastination. I think everyone that's coming here today is a procrastinator, and I am pretty sure about that. Okay, and why I chose this particular topics, because I think that it is really familiar. We are really familiar with this kind of topics, and it relates to our life. I think I'm pretty sure that every one of us is having procrastination in some point of our life. Okay, before we go though, I would like to give a little disclaimer. So this is actually a sharing session. I don't mean to educate you or to teach you on this particular topic. So I really do hope that you guys, or we can have two-way stream communications, which means that you can have a response in any way you want. And then for those who want to ask the questions, or those who want to share their experience about these particular topics, feel free to drop your words on the chat box, or if you want to interrupt me during my speech, that is totally fine too. Okay, how procrastination ruins our life. Before we go deeper into these, let's go through the simple definition of the procrastination itself. Can you move the slide, please? Well, procrastination by definition is the avoidance and the of unnecessarily postponing decisions or action needs to be accomplished by a certain deadline. And it's easier for us to understand anything visually than reading words. So I just put a diagram here. So I hope that we can really understand more about procrastination itself. So let's just assume that you are, and now you are given a task or assignment by a lecturer to do, and you are given like a week to finish everything. Okay, so the plan is on, as you can see on the left-hand side, so the plan is the normal workflow for this. You will be spreading the work out into several small tasks into several days as well. So you might be getting, started a little slower at the beginning, but you can ensure yourself, ensure yourself that you're gonna finish your work even before the deadline. So that is the plan. So let's look on the right-hand side. This is what a procrastinator like me do. So instead of spreading the words, the tasks into several days, so they just skip the first day, they just skip the second days until the 6th day. They prefer, sleepless night with 3 cups of coffees right before the deadline. So they just blast anything in that one night. Anything that probably never come to their mind, probably they never expected to think about that, they will put it on the task. So that is procrastination by definition. So I hope you guys can really understand that. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, let's see into some of the procrastination starts. This is, by the way, some of the research that I found it on the articles. So it says that 95% of people are procrastinating. Okay, we will look into different level of a procrastinator. We're not expecting to see 95% of world population to be a chronic procrastinator. It will ruin our words. Okay, so another 5%, it could be a nerd students. It could be a workaholics who are ready to be working for 24/7, or even they have the chance to get to lie to us as well. So 26% of them are admitting to being a chronic procrastinators, and 40% of them have suffered financial loss as a result of procrastination. And 20% of them procrastinate so badly that it endangers their credits, jobs, health, and even their relationship. Can you move to the next slide, please? Well, let's look into this productivity spectrum. So this bar is your productivity level. So in the on the right-hand side, you can see the workaholic or productivity master. They're doing really good. They are really productive with their work, with their task. Okay, but if you look at the end of the other side, you will see a chronic procrastinator standing there. Okay, a procrastinator standing there. Even if you wave at him, he will not even move because he is a chronic procrastinator. So what he do, he procrastinate all the times. He doesn't have any intention to be productive, and it will leave severe consequences in their life at the end. Okay, another type of procrastinations is bearable one. This is actually a better version of a chronic procrastinator. So what they do, they are pretty productive actually. They have goals to do. They have goals to achieve. They have plans and anything, and they do actions. Yeah, but the difference is they just procrastinate sometimes, but it has no severe consequences in their life. So I think you guys can have a clue now. Where are you? Are you in a bearable procrastinator, or are you a chronic one? Okay, next one, please. Well, procrastinators can be harmful and can be both harmful and bearable at the same time. Okay, it depends. It's depending on the things that you're doing instead of doing your work. So let's say it can be productive. It can be productive if it is bearable procrastination. If you are doing less priority works instead of doing your assignment, let's say. So if you can see into this little box, you are a school student, you are given an assignment to do, but you decided not to do that because you are doing something else that is productive. Let's say you are honing your photography skills, you are honing your guitar skills, or you're doing some sports. It's considered procrastination because you're not doing your particular works, your priority, but at the same time, you are being productive with another things. Okay, another bearable one is not addictive. It's still considered acceptable to procrastinate on this thing because you try to do something that is beneficial for yourself. Let's say you're tidying out your room, you want to be in a cozy room, and then you're exercising so you can have a healthy body, or even you can do meditations for your peaceful mind. This is all acceptable in some point of procrastination, as long as you don't do that until you didn't do. Until you don't do your assignments. Okay. On the other side, it can be harmful as well. It is the chronic type of procrastination. Okay. It can be first unproductive. If you're doing something unproductive, it can be harmful for your life. So you're doing something unimportant instead of doing your assignments. So something unimportant. So it says definitely social media, oversleeping, and even gossiping. So, I want to ask some of you guys, what is the most pointless things that you can do with social media? Is there anyone want to answer that? Anyone to procrastinator? Where are you?
Come on, guys.
What is the most pointless things that you can do with social media? Hello, procrastinator.
Watching other timelines.
Are you there? Watch your other timelines. Other one? Anyone else?
Watching Lambe Tura.
Watching Lambe
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Okay, that is common, but what is the most common one? I think this is the habit of Indonesian netizen. They will spend times on reading the comments especially on 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒕𝒊𝒂𝒂𝒕 posts. That is the most pointless thing that you can do with social media. You can spend like 10 minutes, 20 minutes just reading the comments. Okay, it can be even worse when you decide to comment there as well. So that is unproductive side. So another thing of harmful procrastination is addictive. You're doing something addictive, so you are forgetting your work. You're forgetting your responsibility that you have a task to do. It's the same thing, addictive. Scrolling social media can be addictive. Playing online games, for some people, gambling can be addictive as well. So this kind of thing, really harmful for you. So the combination between the unproductive and addictive is the worst option that you can have as a procrastinator. So I can vouch you that you will have to bear consequences, negative consequences in your life, in the future. Okay, so I hope you guys, if you want to decide to be a procrastinator, please choose the two of these above, productive and not addictive. Okay, it's okay not to be unproductive sometimes, to be addictive sometimes, but not to do that for a long time. Next slide, please. Well, there are lots of people actually are confused what is the definition between procrastination and laziness. And some of you even maybe consider that lazy is procrastination and procrastination is laziness. But it's actually different, guys. It has a fine line between procrastination and laziness. It has something in common. It has really something in common. It's like, as you can see in this particular picture, it's delaying an immediate action. That is something in common. I think it's pretty explicit that you can see on this particular picture. So let's have some procrastinator to answer what is the procrastination? What is the difference between procrastinations and laziness? What do you guys think about that? Do you have any opinions, procrastinators?
Yeah, Mr. Haraki,
yeah.
I think the difference
Yes.
between procrastination and laziness is sometimes I think myself is procrastination, but not harmful or chronic, because I'm procrastinate something or assignment because this in digital age we know how much distraction from our timeline, our job, or our so on, right? But I think I think myself is not lazy people, because in the end of the day I will try so hard to finish my assignment or my task. I hope you understand what I'm thinking. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. I do appreciate what you your opinions. Okay, let's bring it back to this slide. Okay, that's okay. Okay, there is a fine line between procrastination and laziness. Laziness is kind of you reminding idle. You don't have any intention to do things. You're not being productive. You're not being you're not able to do something because you're lazy. Procrastination, on the other side, is you putting off your action until a later time because of several reasons. Okay, procrastination is not all about laziness, because it is something else like fear, anxiety, bad habit, resistance to authority, these days, and etc. So could you please go back to previous slide? All right. If we see into these diagram, I can say laziness has nothing to do with productive and not addictive one. You know, tidying up, exercising, meditating is not the habit of lazy person. They're not being productive. They just have to do with unproductive and addictive things. This is the cycle of a lazy person. So lazy can be the end product of a procrastination as well. So if you procrastinate for quite a lot of time, you can be a lazy person at the end. So if you are a procrastinator, if you are a chronic procrastinator, and you are a lazy person at the same time, what does it mean?
Say it again.
It means that you don't have anyone else to destroy yourself, because if you are a chronic procrastinator and you're a lazy person at the same time, what does it mean? You got it?
It means that we ruin our life.
Unproductive.
Yeah. That's definitely right. Yeah, that's really right. It means that you don't have anyone else to destroy life because you're doing it pretty well yourself. Okay. Next slide, please. Another one. Okay, we've been talking about the procrastination. There are some group of people, they can strive under pressure, they can strive under certain deadlines, they can even have, fresh ideas in those injury times. But there are some group of people who can't do that. They're getting panic on the last time, they're getting panic on the last minute, and they can control their anxiety at a particular moment. So it's different. So there are two types of procrastinator I can share to you with you guys. The first one is passive one, and the second one is the active procrastinator. So let's go through into the passive one first. So a passive procrastinator, they tend to avoid responsibility. They have assignment to do, but they don't want to do that because they want to avoid it. They want to escape from that. Okay, and they may have low creativity. They intentionally delay tasks and don't expect a good outcome. It can be even worse. They already know the outcome is not good, but they don't do anything to fix that. So this kind of passive procrastinator. And the other thing is they are more likely to fail to complete tasks. Okay. The active one on the other side, they like working under pressure. Well, I think it's only several people. I mean, minority of the people who like to work under pressure, and they don't lose their ability to concentrate under time pressure, and they intentionally delay it for increasing their motivation, and they often succeed in finishing the task on timeline. So it is really important, guys, to know yourself really well, to know your personality, to know your character. Which sides are you in? Are you in active procrastinator? Are you in passive one? So if you have all the item on the passive procrastinator, don't put yourself into trouble. So do your task immediately if you can do that. Okay. But a disclaimer is, active procrastinator are just passive procrastinator in denial. So I'm not recommending you to be a procrastinator, but as the fact we see in the previous slide, that 95% of work people of the work population are procrastinators. So if you want to be a procrastinator, let's ensure that you are doing well with productive and non-addictive things. So you have to decide which side are you in, passive one or active one. It is really important. Okay, can you move to the next slide?
Haraki, actually, we get a question on the chat box.
Yes.
Yes. So somebody asked,
All right.
is it good to procrastinate something to increase the motivation?
Well, yeah. It's still considered procrastination, but like I said before, it probably include in the productive things. You want a motivation to start your work. You want something that can really give you energy to start a work. You need something to boost your mood to start your work. So it's acceptable. It's acceptable at some point, but don't forget to do the action. So if you spend a lot of time to do, to look for motivations, but you don't do the action, is the same thing, guys. So is chronic procrastinator as well. All right. Is there any other question, Arif?
So far, that's only the question.
Okay. Okay. Have you guys heard or familiar with the term of the power of 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂? I think everyone
Yes.
familiar with that. The power of 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂. Okay. Okay. If you look into these two pictures, these are the end product of the power of 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂. Okay. Let's see in the first picture. So the chain is no broken. Okay, let's assume a man is assigned to fix that for a day, but then he procrastinated for a while until he found himself only left 5 minutes to do that. So what he decided instead, so he just roaming around, wandering around the area, and he found a cable ties on the floor. So he decided to put it in this chain so it can connect it. Okay, the same thing, let's say the same thing applies on the car door. So my question is that action can be a solution for the problem they have and ensure that the work is done? Do you understand what I mean? Is this cable ties can be a solution for the problem, for the chain problem? Yeah, it can be. It can be the solution for the problem, but it cannot be effective. Okay, it can connect the chains together, but the result is not effective. Okay, so the same thing apply to our life. You can hand in your last minute assignment to your lecturer. You can hand in your last minute task to your let's say supervisor or manager, but how good? What is the quality of your work? Is that effective? Is that answering the problem that they have? Can it be a solution for the problem? So it is really different. Okay, even though that some people can strive under pressure. Okay, they can survive. They can hand in their work, their assignment, but the quality of it is a big question marks. Okay, so if you can do anything in the beginning, just do that. So you may have a long time to make it better. Okay. Can you move it again? Well, why do we exactly procrastinate? Well, there are tons of reasons actually why do we do that. You can find it on internet as well. Many articles talking about this procrastination, different type of procrastination. Why do we procrastinate? But I just highlighting for most common procrastination, why we do procrastinate. That the first one is anxious. We have anxiety to start our work. We have the fear to start the action. We have the fear of not doing well. We have the fear we don't have any knowledge to do that particular action. So if you can see in today's picture, consciously you might be thinking that I don't like this. Okay, I don't like this task. Consciously, but subconsciously, these are statement or question. They are roaming around your mind. Okay, subconsciously, without you realizing it, those questions are roaming around your mind. It's too hard for me, or this task is too hard for me. I cannot do that. I just want to be. I don't want to change. This is my comfort zone. I don't want to do anything to change my life. I might fail, so I cannot do this. It's impossible for me. I might fail doing this. So all of these questions are in your subconscious situation, and you might afraid as well to be judged by other people, and you feel that other people will hate what you do. Okay, and another one is fun procrastination. Well, fun procrastination, you might see the task difficult to do, and then let's say your task is a time-consuming or energy-draining task, and you have a lot of distraction around, like social media. So what you do instead of being stressed of doing more work, so you just escape it doing, playing some games, scrolling social media. So it happens as well. Okay, the third one, plenty of time procrastination. So this is the student type of procrastination. Yeah, I admit that. When I was even a student, I did it a lot of time. Okay, plenty of time. We have like a very long time to do everything. So we decided to put things off for like 1 day, 3 days, 4 days, but without we realizing it, we just have 1 day left to finish everything. So that's the third one. The fourth one is perfectionist procrastination. Now, there are many people expecting to be perfect in anything. Even before they start their work, they want to have a perfect plan, a perfect process, and a perfect result. And they're just afraid to get failed. They're just afraid about what people think about his work, and it is so overwhelming. So what they do instead, they just procrastinate. And even getting more worse, some people even decided not to do anything. Even if, let's say, they can do that, but they don't want to do that because they think that I'm not gonna get that standard. I'm not gonna do this perfectly. Okay, so that's a problem with perfectionist procrastination. I think you guys can have a clue on which procrastination are you doing right now, or doing or you did in the past. Okay, let's move to another slide first. Well, this is actually the main point of our presentation, how it ruins our life. So it's like a cause and effect diagram that I put it here. It's like the flow. So when you are procrastinating, the first thing that you will lose is your precious time. The time is something that you cannot get back. 10 minutes back, you cannot get it back. Even 1 second, you lose 1 second, you will not get it in any way you want. You will not get it. Okay, when you lose your precious time, you just have like 1 day to finish your work, and then your work is not being any quality enough, and you get a poor performance. So you have a poor performance for your task. And then when you do poor performance, it will lead into goals achieved or not. So most of the time, people will not hit their goals when they are doing a poor performance. And when you don't have your goals, the opportunity blown out. The opportunity is only comes one for some situation. It's only it's very rare, actually. The opportunity will come twice. Okay, so if you lose the opportunity, you will not get it back as well. And then you start regretting yourself. After that, you start regretting why did I waste my time? You start, this type of question are now in your mind. If only I didn't do this. If only I didn't procrastinate. And all those questions are playing in your mind. So you start regretting and blaming yourself at this point. Okay. And it's getting even more worse. And then you find yourself unmotivated to continue your productivity. You find it, oh my God, I ruined my life already. I didn't get my goals. I didn't have the second chance opportunity. And what I have to do right now is just regretting and blaming myself. And then it will lead into the you will feel that you're losing confidence and low self-esteem, and you try to compare yourself with others, especially your colleague, your relative, who are achieving more than you at this moment. And you're kind of, you have the tendency to be low self-esteem and lose confidence to face them. All right. At the end, all of these negative effects will bring you to the mental illness. So kind of depressions, anxiety, the grief, guilt, you feel guilty for what you did. and also shame. You shame to, let's say, to face people because they know that you are a failure. You're not doing good in job. You're not doing good in university. So that kind of depression, anxiety can link with the mental illness. So your mental health is not good. So what is the last product of that? It can be you're losing your reputation as a human being, as a professional. You're losing your credibility as a professional, and it even you can even lose financial. You can even experience a financial loss at some cases. Broken relationship with your spouse, with your family, with your boss or colleague at the workplace, and pretty sure poor health because you're having depression, you are having anxiety, you cannot sleep at night. It can lead into the poor health. And the last one, it can be as well the stagnant career because your boss is not trusting you with any words right now, and even though they may be thinking they want to promote you to a certain level, but they will not think twice right now because they can see that you're not doing well with that. Okay, there are many different kind of things that actually can happen too, but I just highlighting 5 here. But actually, many people, okay, be aware of this. Many people actually find themselves on these 3 stages, on the last 3 stages, unconsciously. Okay, because that to get that impact is not it's not in short term. It is a long-term impact. So let's say after 4 years of procrastinating, they can really feel the impact of procrastination. Okay, they feel that they're losing confidence to face people. They're having mental illness. Some people experience financial loss. So be aware of that because all of these can happen unconsciously without we realizing it. Okay. Can you move to the next slide? Well, I'm gonna go a little bit fast with this because I'm afraid that we don't have much time anymore. So how do we overcome procrastination? So the first thing that we need to do is we need to figure out what is the triggers for our procrastination. And I think different people got different approach on how can they solve this because they know themselves pretty well. You know your personality, you know character, situation. You should figure out what is for your procrastination. Second one is make goals important. Someone without any goal is like you're roaming around without any destination. So it's pointless. So making goals, short-term goals, long-term, you want to achieve in 6 months. What do you want to achieve in 1 year? Or what do you want to achieve in 6 years from now? So make a goals and make it even achievable one, not forcing yourself too much. And then another more important thing is making plans on your goal. How can you achieve your goals? What approach, what you want to do to achieve your goals. Though plan important, sometimes the process can.
Hello, Haraki. Are you still there?
He's
I think he's left.
connected.
Yeah.
I think we'll
So, yeah.
Connection issue.
All right, guys. So I'm so sorry for the trouble. Probably he got some connection issue.
I think there's something wrong with the connections.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, probably we will working on it. We'll try to get him.
He's back. He's back.
Here. Oh, okay, cool.
Haraki's back.
Okay, Haraki, you here?
Haraki's officially here.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm losing the connection.
That's fine. Yeah, you can go ahead. Continue.
Well, I'm still waiting for the slide to appear.
Can you see the slide, Haraki?
Yeah, I can see it now.
Okay.
So, where were we? Plan. Okay, this is important for us because we know that sometimes the process might be long, 3 or 4 years from now. So, it is potentially that we lose focus along the way. So, it's really important to have the to stick with the plan, and so you can back on the track and achieve your goals with the plan. And it's also important to track your progress. How far you are from achieving your goal. Is there any improvement that you need to do in achieving it? Is very important too. And what state are you in now to achieve your goals? And then get rid of distraction. This is like really important, guys. Because I also experienced myself. You know, I did my job. I concentrate on my job, and then suddenly a notification pop up on my screen. It's from TikTok, guys. It says that Cisco Call is purchasing 400 million fried rice out of nowhere. So it's like a jaw-dropping statement for me. So what? So I decided to come over to look into that TikTok videos. It's only lasts for 1 minute actually, but I decided to scroll down. So another 30 minutes gone. 30 minutes gone by, just because of little distraction by Cisco Call. Okay, but now that's my experience. So it is very important for us to get rid of any distraction if you want to concentrate on our work. Okay, and then the next one is self-discipline. This is I think is very explicit. We should have this self-discipline. We already have goals. We already have plan. How can we ensure ourselves to fulfill that? And then be aware of consequences. It is important as well. We need to be aware of what kind of consequences we have to bear if we want to procrastinate. It is important, guys. And if you feel that your work is, your task is very big or very, very hard to do, just start it with small tasks. Okay, you can break it down into small parts and then start it with 5 to 10 minutes warm up for you before you are immersing yourself into the more difficult task. So 5 minutes, 10 minutes warm up is enough. If you're feeling comfortable with your task, and then you can go deeper with the more difficult tasks. Slowly switching the gear, okay? Slowly switching the gear. You can now move to the second gear and then the third gear if you're feeling comfortable. The fourth gear. It's like we are driving a car. You know, we're not moving a car at the beginning with the fifth gear, because it's pretty hard to move, and the torque is very low. Okay, so the same thing apply to our life. So if you think if you want to put anything, let's say if you look into the task, into the big difficulty, you can find many difficulties. You can find many challenges ahead. So it will demotivate you to do the task. You will feel that you will not be able to do that. You will not be able to tackle the difficulties. So it is really recommended. It's really recommended for you to start the task with small tasks. And then mistakes do happen, but no one guarantees you the failure. This is the anxiety procrastination. Many people think that they cannot achieve, they cannot do that. There will be failure. Okay, the failure is not guaranteed yet, but the mistake is something that will happen. So it is very explicit. Mistakes, we do mistake. What we can do with that is lesson learned. So we can take a lesson learned from the mistake, so we can move to be a better person. So failure is not guaranteed. So don't afraid to start your task in any way. And the last one, being imperfect is totally okay. This is the perfectionist procrastination. I think there are some of your perfectionist procrastination. So being imperfect is totally okay. Perfection is something that you can only achieve by going through certain process. Okay, so if you are expecting anything to be perfect at the beginning, that is impossible. Okay, and then there's no such thing as the best process in life. It is always a better process. So you don't say that, oh, I'm having a best process in my life. It means that you don't, you are in a comfort zone. You don't have space to improve yourself. So it is always, you are having a better process in life now than you had previously, or you will have another better process in the future. So this is the space for you to improve time by time. So enjoy the process, enjoy the long process even, that brings you towards the perfection. Okay, that's a wrap from me, Arif. I think everything is explained.
All right. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
that is great. So this is the question for the FGD. Yeah. Okay, first of all, thank you for the incredible presentation, especially for opening our eyes, our like every procrastinator's eyes, including me, and reminding us that procrastination is actually dangerous for our future, right? But in the same time, I would love to thank you as well for offering some of solution how to overcome the procrastination. That's really useful for us, right, guys? So, guys, we are going to jump to another session right now. We are going to have FGD session. So you guys are going to talk about the topic that already prepared by our conductor in the group. You are going to be led by our facilitators. But before that, I would like to ask Rere, are you ready to send them to the group, Rere?
I'm actually preparing the group now.
Okay.
Yeah, give me 1 minute.
Yeah, that's sure.
Okay.
So before, while waiting for Rere to prepare the groups, I would love to introduce you to our facilitators. Okay, first of all, we got Hani. Hello, Hani.
Hello, Arif. Hello, guys. Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you, Hani. I hope you're ready, for the FGD session. And the second one, we got Kak Widuri. Hello, Kak Widuri.
Hello, everyone.
Hi. Okay, the third one, we got Ram. Hello, Ram, our Vice President, Britzone Vice President.
Hi, everyone. It's good to see you tonight.
Okay, thank you, Ram. And the other one, we have Kak Ulan. Hello, Kak Ulan.
Hello, Arif. Hello, everyone.
Hello. Hope you enjoyed the FGD session, yeah. And next, we got Kak Sari. Hello, Kak Sari.
Hello, Arif. Hello, Britzoners.
Hi. And the last one, we got Bang Asto. Hello, Bang Asto.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, hello. Okay, cool. It seems that all of the facilitators are ready to serve you guys in the group. So please don't be quiet in the group. Yeah, be active as much as you can, because this is the right place and the right time for you to practice. Send your opinion and share it with the others. Okay. So Rere, you ready?
Of course, yes. I already set up the group.
So this is the time for you guys. Enjoy. Oh yeah, it will last 20 minutes, yeah?
Yes, it's 20 minutes.
See you guys. Enjoy. And make sure you come back here to the main room, okay? All right. We're done? Not yet, yeah?
Yes, it's done, I think.
Okay, cool. In my screen, we have 4 people here. There's Hari Fauzi.
I think he actually already joined, but
okay.
I don't know what's happening with the system or with the Zoom.
Oh yeah, that's one. Probably some of the connection trouble. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Rari, for sending them into the groups. And okay, Haraki, so we are now, while waiting for the others having discussion in the group, we are now having discussion as well in here while waiting for them. And oh yeah, for your information, we are now live on YouTube. So maybe you want to say hi to YouTube viewers?
Hi.
Okay, hello.
Hi, YouTube viewers. How many of them there?
Maybe Rara, can you check?
There are 9.
Oh, that's
Are there 9? Okay.
I think that's a record.
9,000.
yeah, let's say 9K. Okay, so
that's a
everyone
record. That
yeah,
means that
record,
many procrastinators. Yeah.
Exactly. So for everyone on YouTube, you guys have a question, you can drop it on the live chat, and we will read that for you, and Haraki will answer the question. Right, Haraki?
Yes. Yeah, sure.
Okay, Rere, please let me know if there's a question on the live chat on YouTube. Yeah.
Yes, I will, but currently there is still no question on the chat.
Okay.
I will inform you later.
Sure, thank you. So actually, the presentation is pretty good, and I'm not gonna lie, it's opening my eyes that procrastination is real dangerous for especially my future, right? Because when I delay to do something, especially something is quite important, the result will be can be not good for me, right?
So are you a chronic one or bearable one?
I I don't know. I mean, it's hard for me to identify if I'm a chronic or I think it's a normal one. Like when I feel like I can delay it and I can do it
It's
later,
normal.
I will do that. Probably, yeah, you can say it's a normal one, but maybe it depends on the situation, right?
A normal one, so acceptable one.
So
Yes,
the category is the acceptable one. Okay, cool. I hope that's cool. So maybe you can tell us which story.
What about how many of us here?
3. We have Rere as a host.
Sorry, what?
We have Rere as a host. Rere,
I'm sorry.
maybe Rere, you can turn on your video and talk with us.
Okay, Rere, okay. What was the question again?
Okay.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Maybe you can tell us a little bit story about you when you were like to procrastinate everything before you opened your eyes that procrastination is dangerous for you. Like, what is the head or the worst thing that you procrastinate?
Yeah, it's actually my I can say that my personal experience at some point, especially when I was a student, when I was studying at the uni, I procrastinated a lot of times, and even I did my assignment the night before. I can say that vast majority of my assignments were done in the last minute. So the consequences is the grade is not good. I always get like is very normal one, not really distinctive, you can say. So it's also affecting my my ability to secure my dream job actually. So I was dreaming to get a job in let's say oil gas industry, but I didn't make it because I didn't know much about kind of things, because I procrastinated a lot in the past. So it's really impacting my life. So I try to fix it time by time. So every day, every single day, I'll try to fix it. So the same thing is not reoccur in the future. So that is the most impacted one. My college time, I didn't really respect, or I didn't really appreciate the time that I have.
Yeah, it's a regretful, right?
Yeah.
So the direct.
Yeah, but.
Oh yeah, can continue.
Yeah, but it's never too late for you to change, to fix anything. So I'm still good enough now. I'm not saying that I'm having a mental health like I said. Yeah, yeah, it is important.
Yeah. So for the direct impact during your college time, when you procrastinate a lot, especially in doing your assignment, did you graduate from the university on time or passing the time?
Yeah, I did. But I need to retake one or two, I think 2 subjects because of procrastination. I didn't do well in assignment, and I didn't do well as well in the examination. So I need to retake 2 subjects, if not mistaken. Yeah, but I still managed to graduate on time.
On time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
But
so
it's just the grade, just the grade.
So you just didn't get a satisfied grade, right? Okay. So when it comes to talking about college time, okay, I just realized that I used to be a chronic procrastinator. Since we are talking about college time, So when I was in college, I used to the same like you did. I used to procrastinate some tasks which I thought I can, which I thought I could do it later. So the result is, I have to retake some lessons to the other to the lower year. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, for example,
I got it.
in the 5th semester, I have to retake some lessons in the 3rd semester class, something like that.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and it impacted quite bad to me because I have to pass 4 years to be able to graduate from my university. So I graduated in 5 years from the result that I procrastinate a lot. Yeah, I regret it.
Yeah. That's what. Yeah. There's one of the negative impact of that as well. So you can feel it. 1 year, wasted in the university because of procrastination. Yeah.
So
actually, procrastination is the problem for I think vast majority of the students. And I don't know why students are they have the tendency to procrastinate anything. Probably the task is hard for them, or they have to go through the process to learn something new. Probably there is a resistance there.
Well, in opinion, probably because of in their college moment or college time or college year, they haven't had any awareness to overcome procrastinate. They just enjoy it, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what happened to me as well. I you know what, I enjoyed procrastinating because by procrastinating the task, I can play with my friends to do something like whatever with my friends, and then when it comes to kepepet, just like you said in the presentation, I just do that, right? So back then I didn't have any awareness to overcome the procrastination, or probably I just didn't. I was just not aware that I was procrastinating back then.
Yeah, because probably we are in the young age. We don't have much ownership about our life. We don't really think about what is going to happen in the future. It's probably can happen. So instead of doing our best, we're wasting our time like procrastinating. So except for nerd student. Nerd student. There is a positive side of being nerd student. Even though sometimes they get bullied, and then many people hate them, but they're doing pretty well with life, even though they're still struggling socially, but they can have a good career. They have people around, so it's pretty good as well.
Okay. Well, actually, we have a response from YouTube. Actually, I will read it for you. So, hi, from Rizal, from Rizal, and he said just, "Hi, Haraki, your English is very fluent." He said on YouTube.
Oh, thank you, Rizal. I still need to improve that. Yeah.
But I agree with him.
Is that the question?
That's a compliment.
That's a compliment. Okay, right. Thank you, Rizal.
Admires the way you speak, because I also see that you are good. I mean, you procrastinate a lot in the past, but you're still that good at the moment. Thank you.
That's why, bro. That's why I regret. I could have achieved more than this if I didn't procrastinate in the past. I'm still regretting it, by the way.
Exactly. That's what I mean. That's what I feel too. If I like, that's why we have a special session called open mic, right? So that's why the topic of open mic tonight is if I could go back to the past, I would blah blah blah. So it's quite related, because why? Probably because somebody have procrastination time in the past, and they can go back to the past. Maybe they would choose to not procrastinate that, right? So it's kind of somebody who wants to fix their past, probably because they procrastinate a lot. That's why we made the topic for open mic like that.
I think the question for that will be really simple. So if I could go back to the past, I will not procrastinate. That's all enough.
Yes. And you know,
That's
they
all
will they hopefully they will share their experience or their story about procrastinating in the
Mhm.
past and what's the impact for them that they are feeling right now. And
Yeah.
when they are going back to the past, they could fix it, right? So they will get better things
Yes.
in current moment.
Yeah. Yeah. Looking forward to seeing their response in that.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully they
Yeah.
will quite open, yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Again, everyone from YouTube, if you guys have a question, drop your question on the live chat, okay? And we will read that for you. And probably, Rere, you might have some questions for Haraki. Rere? I think she's quite busy.
Yeah, she's busy. So
No,
it's okay.
no, I'm not busy.
Oh, you're not busy.
I
okay.
actually have another online meeting too from my office.
Oh,
Yeah,
So
it's
you-
actually not a meeting, just like every quartal we have a big event gitu. A big event and
okay.
held today. So yeah, I divide my concentration into two.
Oh, okay. Good luck to you. I will not disturb you, okay? Just you can do
It's
you can-
okay. It's
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Go
But you know what?
go ahead, Ray. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know what, Haraki, it's a good thing from Rere. She doesn't procrastinate both of these things, right? She is living
Yes.
these two meetings. It's awesome, Rere. You did great.
Oh my god. If
Mul-
I can
multitasking.
I cannot join one of
Multitasking. Yeah.
sorry.
Multitasking. Multitasking. You're
She is she is multitasker. She can split her focus,
But
her concentration into two parts. Yeah.
multitasking is not good. Do you know that multitasking is not a good thing?
Really?
Yeah,
Mhm.
because it can bother your concentration level. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
But as long as you can manage it well, I mean, why not?
Yeah.
since both of them are important, right? So you just can't leave one of them. You have to do both of them, right? So probably multitasking is good in some ways.
Yeah.
And you are doing a good things right now.
That's great.
Okay. But no question again from YouTube?
Currently no, but people are watching us now.
Okay. Hello, YouTube. Once again, if you, maybe for the next classes, you guys can join directly to our Zoom, so you can interact with our with other members, and also you can ask directly to the conductors. Yeah, just look out our Instagram, and you can find the link in our bio, and you can hit it, then register yourself for the class. Okay. So we are still waiting for the members. How many times left for the FGD, Rere?
4 minutes.
4 minutes left. Okay.
Yes.
Time flies so fast. So, Haraki.
So Arif, how long?
Okay.
How long have you been? How long have you been involved with Britzone? I didn't see you back in 2015.
Yeah, 2015. I guess I haven't heard about Britzone back then. The first time I came to Britzone, it was like 2017, and I joined as a regular member back then. And then I just came like once in a month back then. And in 2018, I came more regularly, just like every class I came. And 2019, I decided to join the committee board until now. So it's gonna be my 4th year in Britzone. And I really enjoy this because I can meet a lot of incredible people here, right? We can share experience, just like you. This is the advantage of joining this community, besides of learning English.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I can see that. Many advantages that you will get by joining the committee members.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
pandemic doesn't break our, our excitement to join Britzone and to keep attending the classes, right? Because we have a kind of great technology. We can now run the online class, right? So it's because our passion is kind of big.
Yeah.
So that's why we keep running until the moment.
Yeah, but I was quite surprised though to see that Britzone is like getting known by many people right now. It was really different back then. Well, probably because we have social media. You guys really active in promoting Britzones. You're engaging a lot more people to come, and then probably we do the online class as well. It can be the factor for people to come. Yeah, because offline class, we did a lot. Actually, we had a lot of people coming to the library.
Exactly, it can be like 100 during the class offline.
40, yeah, it can be 100 people. So I think it's quite ineffective, because there's too many people. But
seeing the excitement of the members of Britzone and 100 people can attend one class, it's really amazing. Regarding its effective or not, but to see their excitement is really, it's unbelievable feeling, right? Because we can see how big their passion towards English and socializing, right? So, do you still remember how many followers Britzone had when you were still active in Britzone?
Well, I didn't remember that, but it doesn't reach, I think 100 maybe.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's developing.
Or 1,000. It didn't reach 1,000, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Even when they're coming.
No. Yeah, you still continue.
Yeah, even when there was the time when the Library of Common Deputy was getting renovated. So we held the class from one building to other building. So I even experienced Britzone in the restaurant. So
in the restaurant,
really,
wow.
Have you experienced that as well?
No, where was it?
I mean, restaurant.
Oh, restaurant. Yeah. There's some occasion, but I never experienced that actually. Wow. Yeah. The members kept coming, right? Oh, we got our members here.
Wow. Okay, they keep coming. All right.
Yes, guys, how's the discussion?
Amazing, so amazing.
Great. Oh. Did you guys enjoy it? You guys had fun?
Of course. So enjoying my team.
Wow, great. I can tell actually from the smiles that everyone share here.
Why is my fossil isn't Asto, by the way?
Don't complain about that. I didn't know that.
I'm
did you
glad
enjoy
it's
that?
not you.
But did you enjoy that, Bang Vicky?
Yeah, sure.
Cool, thank you. So guys, since I believe everyone is already here, the fossils, you're already here, right? All of you.
Yeah, we are here.
To make it short.
But there's no, what is it?
What is it? A reminder?
Reminder, yes.
Oh, sorry about that.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I have a reminder.
I got it.
Oh, probably just because the connection trouble maybe.
I see.
Oh, okay. Sorry for that. Well, everyone, to make the time short, we got a very limited time. I'm gonna choose maybe not all of you, but the representative from several groups, only probably 3 groups, to represent what you have discussed in the group. And to make it short, let's choose for the first group, Ram.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, what was the discussion? How was the discussion?
Yeah, thanks for choosing me. Yeah, I hope you will choose me. Yeah, the
Good.
discussion really ran well, even though mind blowing for me. And one of the participant even bring the mind blowing topic, and I think he will ask to the conductor. And yeah, let's present our representative, Mangku. Mangku, go ahead.
Who's that? Oh, Mangku. Okay.
Oh, well,
Okay.
in the previous breakout, I asked the others about, so we mostly talk about how to overcome procrastination on study or on day-to-day job, but my question is how we overcome procrastination on relationship or to talk something that's important for our future.
Yes, that's good, Mangku. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Tell the story.
Oh, you get 2 minutes maximum, yeah, due to the limited time.
All right. So for us, it's important that we build communication for all the person that matters, like to your significant others or to family or parents about what is your future gonna be, and involve them in this communication. And then most of us thinks that for a relationship is the best for us to finish with yourself first before move on to the other things, because when we still have things to do for ourselves, we just make it difficult for other person if we want to move on to others, to forward stage or to the future. So yeah, for our discussion, it concluded that we need to finish with ourselves and to build a communication. And maybe anything else if from the room want to add, but I think that's all.
Okay, it seems very interesting, Ram. You got a very hot discussion in there.
Yeah.
The content is very amazing. Well, thank you, Ram, for facilitating the members to have the discussion. It's amazing. Okay, Haraki, you wanna give response to that presentation? Or you will just
thank
do
you.
it
Thank you for.
Okay.
Okay. My just short response on that. Okay. Well, I'm still even struggling with that. Actually, procrastination with the relationship. But we must think that marriage is not something trivial. It is something that the process we will have into our last breath. So we need to really prepare. We need to have a mature preparations for the marriage. So don't rush on that. So, but if you feel that you can take it already, do not postpone it. But if you're not feeling well with the preparation, just take some time to prepare, and pray a lot with that. Yeah, that's a good one.
Right. Thank you, Haraki. Thank you, Ram, and the rest of your team for the discussion. It's amazing.
Thank you, Arif and my team.
Sure. So the next group we have, let me choose. What about Kak Widuri? Kak Widuri's group?
It's me?
Yeah, you.
Okay. Well, we have plenty of people here in the group, so maybe I will choose Ari Setiawan.
Okay, Ari Setiawan.
Hello.
It's okay, I believe.
Arif and Mbak Widuri.
Hi,
Thank you for
Ari.
choosing me.
It's your time.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. So in the breakout room, we were asked by Mbak Widuri to describe ourselves, whether we are passive procrastinator or active. So I explained that I'm not one of them, but maybe what we call the combination. So I cannot describe clearly I'm passive or active procrastinator, but it depends on the aspect of assignment or the project. For example, in my college, if I've been asked to do an assignment, I become triggered and motivated when it comes and it reaches the deadline. So I can do it long night to do it, and the result is not bad. But in some project, for example, my own project, or maybe creating website, I become the passive procrastinator. Sort of, I lack of motivation or self encouragement like that. So the conclusion is that I'm not absolutely one type of passive or active procrastinator, but maybe the combination, maybe 50-50. I think that's all, Arif and Mbak
Wow.
Widuri. Thank you.
Thank you, Arif, for the presentation. And also,
Arif,
yes?
and yeah, if I may add that interestingly, all of the members in our group are we all 50-50, you know, there is no there is no only active or passive. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's great, right? To share that kind of experience with the people who think that we're the same in the same condition, right? Okay, Haraki, you wanna give the response to it? Hello, Haraki. Okay, I think he's having connection trouble. We're gonna move to the last group. Sorry,
yeah.
Oh, okay, Haraki here.
Okay.
Okay, would you react to that presentation?
Yes. Well, that means that anyone in that group, they know themselves. I mean, they know their capability. You know, and that, like I say, it is very important for us to know our personality, whether we can survive in certain situations. So you guys are doing well. Actually, you know the boundaries. You know which boundaries you should not break, and I think you guys doing pretty well. You can you can adapt to many different situations. Yeah, in terms of procrastination.
All right. Thank you for the response, Haraki. And thank you, Kawiduri, and the rest of the team for the discussion. It's amazing. Okay, we're gonna move to the last group because we have limited time, you guys. I'm gonna choose 𝒂𝒂𝒔𝒕 Asto. You ready to choose one of your members to represent?
Yeah, okay. We have 5 people in our group, and I think we have great discussion. And I want to choose Bendina. Are you there?
All right, Bendina, time is yours.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bendina.
Thank you for the opportunity for presenting our group. So in our group, we discussed about the pros and cons about the procrastination. And we all agree that sometimes procrastination is kind of useful. Like we can prepare our idea better than before. We can prepare all more well than if we do it in rush. But in other side, we all agree again if procrastination is not good things. I mean, like we lost our time and we do rush in doing something, and also we have a pressure to it. But sometimes pressure is kind of energy to do something right, and we have the solution for it. Most of us write our assignment, our what to do in the sticky notes, the to-do list, and something like that. So we can keep it in. Will not forget it, and we will keep in mind. So that's it. I think it's all. Thank you.
It's great. Wow, thank you,
Bendina. That was great.
Okay, let's hear from let's hear how Haraki will react to that. Haraki.
Yeah. I do agree with what been explained. Procrastination has some pros and as well. It depends on the people, Some, let us say, passive procrastinator will find many pros on procrastination. Yeah, it depends on the people, on the different type of the people as well. Yeah.
All right.
So I do agree with that.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for the reaction, Haraki, and thank you, Bang Aso and the rest of your team. And also thank you for all the facilitators and all of you guys for having discussion together. Due to the limited time, we can only pick 3 groups to represent, but don't worry, we still have another session after this. But before we jump into the next session, we got a question from YouTube, Haraki. Actually, you probably already explained it in the main session, but maybe you want to re-explain it. Based on your experience, what is the best solution related to procrastination? That's a question from YouTube.
Well, from you, okay. The first thing that you need to find the triggers, like I explained before. You need to find the triggers. What triggered you to procrastinate, and then from that you can look for the solution for that. You can take your own approach. How can you solve that problem? Okay, just focus on the triggers first. That the things after that you can make goals and then plans and whatever that been explained just now. Yeah.
All right. Thank you for the answer. Okay, I hope that answers your question. Somebody from YouTube, I think it's Reza, right? Well, yeah. You still have one more slide, yeah, Haraki, to explain.
Oh yeah. That's actually a wrap. That's actually a wrap for me. It is. Can you share that?
Yes. Okay. Sure.
Okay. It's actually very beneficial for us to motivate ourselves in anything with some quotes. So I put you 4 quotes here about procrastination. So probably I hope that it can really boost our motivations to be better. So the first one is, the only difference between success and failure is the ability to take the action. So your action is needed in this. So if you don't do things, mean then you are waiting negative consequences or being a failure in the future. And then a year from now, you wish you had started today. So it's like, everyone say that I would like to start my diet tomorrow. It's not gonna happen. So just do it now. So even in the future, you will not regret it. Okay, doing things at the last minutes remind us of the importance of doing things at the first minute. So this is about regret. So we don't have to wait until the last minute to regret anything that we've been wasting our time. Okay, the last one, you cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. It means that you are getting fun today. It doesn't mean you're escaping from your responsibility and having fun. It doesn't mean that you're not having that tomorrow. So the burden is even greater if you put it until tomorrow. So you need to remember that. So that's right from me, Arif, for quotes. I think this can motivate people to not procrastinate.
Yes,
anymore.
Of course. Those really influence us to not to procrastinate anymore. Those are really quotes, great quotes, Haraki, and nice explanation as well. Thank you, Haraki, for presenting all of your material today. And now,
you're welcome.
All right, I know we are jumping to the one last session before we have photo session. We're gonna have a special session from Tuesday class, guys. It's called Open Mic Session. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, the topic for tonight Open Mic Session is, if I could go back to the past, I would blah, blah, blah. So it's kind of related to this topic, right? Because probably you procrastinate something in your past and you want to fix it. If you can go back to the past, yeah, it's up to you. So who would I go for that topic? Raise hand. Volunteer yourself. Don't procrastinate your challenge here, your chance. Okay, we got Widya Haris here. Widya Haris, or Haris, you can unmute. your microphone.
Okay, hello.
Hello. So time is yours. You ready to share your story?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, go ahead. You get 5 minutes maximum, yeah.
5 minutes, anything less than that. Okay. Good evening,
Okay.
everyone. Well, if I could go back to the past, well, I think I'm gonna be like what do you call seller that go around our living hood or home, like meatball seller or ketoprak seller or something else, because well, that's something that I'm planning to be a seller, like go around somewhere like complex or something. Well, for a short story, I decided to resign from my job and my wife as well. And I already moved to Jogja right now, like 2 or 3 weeks. I have been living in Yogyakarta because, well, we think that this city have like better environment for our kids, or maybe like open office business, not too high cost, and second, like better culture, and the third one, I think I know the city a lot because I had been studying here like 6 years in Jogja. But before starting my wave business, I think it may take some 5-6 months later. I must do something like administrations and something. So we are planning to sell like a food seller, and I think the best way is to reach the consumer directly. So we bring our food, our yes, something like that to the consumers. So because myself is, well, I am a safety zone person. I didn't do something like outside my routine. So it's very difficult for me to start, even to think about that. I never think I will do this. And yeah, because the start is always the highest ladder to climb, and also I had no experience in this field. So I think being a walking seller, I call it like that I would be in my past. Thank you.
Okay, wow, thank you, Haris, for your story. It's quite inspiring, yeah. So, well, actually, does it really affect your life right now? Like, yeah, with your current life?
Okay.
Sorry?
Yes. Well, yeah, I think it gave me some impact, but well, quite big impact, I think.
Okay, thank you, Haris, for the story. That's amazing, and thank you for trying. Yeah, that's really amazing. Okay, guys, applause for Haris. He did a great job. And you know, due to the limited time, I had to only choose one people for this session. But don't worry, next week we're gonna have this session again. So hopefully next week you guys are going to be able to deliver a speech like what Haris did today. Okay. So guys, that's it for today's class. Thank you very much for coming. And again, thank you for Haraki for delivering your presentation very well. You are opening our eyes about procrastination very well. Any last word? Last word. I mean, like closing statement.
Well, I do really hope that I can give something positive vibes to the people, and for those who are still struggling with procrastination. For those who are still struggling with procrastination, it is your time to to fix your life before even it is too late for you to do that. Okay, that's all.
Wow, thank you, Haraki, for today's session. It's very amazing. So guys, don't procrastinate to fix your life, or to maintain your life better. So that's it, guys, for today's class. Thank you very much once again for coming. I hope you guys had enjoyed our class and had lot of advantages from joining our class. And that's it. It's time for photo session.
Thank you so much, Haraki.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the opportunity,
Thank
guys.
you.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Okay,
you.
guys.
Don't leave the room first, guys.
Yeah, we have one more
Please don't
session.
go.
It's a photo
We
session.
still have a screenshot session.
Let's say photo session. Okay, guys, please turn on your
Yeah,
video.
no, please don't laugh. Okay, I have 2 slides, guys. I will go to the first slide first. Okay, please turn on your camera and give me your fake smile.
Your real smile.
I will count 3, 2, 1. Okay, I will go to the second slide. Again, I'll count 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's all. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Haraki.
Guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
you for having
Next
us.
time. Thank you.
11 o'clock. All you have to do, you will watch the England versus Germany.
Yeah.
Thank you, Danny.
This is soccer.
England, Team England, Team
It's a
England,
big match.
Team
Thank you,
England.
everyone.
Thank
Team
you everyone for
England.
coming. See you
all.
tomorrow. Yeah.
See you tomorrow and see you on Saturday.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye. See you
Bye.
tomorrow, Danny.
Tomorrow.